Hello, welcome back. My name is Vazco the Gamer, and in a lot of countries, tomorrow is we're celebrating Christmas, but then again, other places they have Christmas in 2 days now. And one thing I just want to say out first is that look at this goddamn piece of hair. I can't get it straight. It's just boing. I have a horn in the side basically. And that happens when you are close to a dog and they like you. So I guess that's fine, but still, that has been annoying me for the rest of the entire day now. Anyway, when it comes to Christmas, and this is what I want to talk about today, because a lot of people are very focused on the part of the giving, but there are also very many people who are a bit egocentric about that part of Christmas that give me everything, give me good, and if they're not receiving what they wanted or not the best things, then they might get a little, pissed off, basically, some are. And I think that is a bit unfortunate because there are a lot of people who has very little economy or don't have it that good. So why are we like that? Well, depending on how you're raised and where you come from, you have, of course, very different perspective on Christmas. And let's say if you're from upper class versus middle class versus working class or whatever you want to call it, you will have normally some different traditions or very different gifts that you give. Basically, let's say that normal or norm would be that, okay, we have a limit of put in X currency here. While depending on the standard of living and such, you can have very high standard or low standard or in the middle somewhere. And that is often problematic, especially when the new year comes around and you show off your gifts. And, well, I haven't always been in the best position that way. Like, for me, if I got, let's say, one game, I would be thrilled, and that would, make my year basically. And at the same time, you have people who get gifts for basically thousands and thousands of, dollars or very high cost gifts, and I have never really gotten that myself because, yeah, I understand that you want to give and give, but why not try and have it a bit lower if that's even possible? I know this is basically a bit hard to ask, but then again, if you share that bit, you can make more people happy. Also, I would say that when it comes to Christmas or where we celebrate the pagan history of everything here, and I'm not going to take that up right now because Holy Spirit, no, let's just ruin all that with historical facts. I'll try to contain it a bit. But anyway, since we are here now, why not just do something simple? To, let's say that you don't have very big economy, but you have enough for, let's say, have a coffee with a friend one week. Why not just give them a gift card for that exact thing? Just write on a piece of paper, that's enough. Like, okay, from me to X. Hey, wanna grab a coffee one of these days? I'll buy it, signed Vazco, for instance. Please don't sign my name, I don't have that much money. That could be horrible, but do you get the idea? And I think that would come a longer way than to give something that is very expensive. Of course, depending on situations, that might help or not help. But then again, you just have to do that according to the situation. And that's often my problem because I often have zero idea what to give people, especially when it comes to family. So I did a nice thing. If you guys are on Twitter, you know the account We Rate Dogs. The most wholesome account or the most wholesome thing on the entire internet. basically. They published a little collection of their posts. I bought that, and I friggin' love it. I would, of course, show it to you if I had it ready, but right now it's packed and going under the tree tomorrow. And just that little thing is going to brighten someone's day a lot, or maybe the rest of the year. And small things like that, just if you have a good idea, that will go way further than just something that is very expensive. Because a thoughtful gift, expensive gift. Sorry, still a bit sick here. Which I'm completely sick of. Also, I just hope that everything will go back to normal next year or the beginning of next year. Next year, looking forward to a lot of things, and also still a bit, what the hell am I supposed to do with my life? Basically, because you have a lot of those perspectives at the end of the year, or maybe it's just me. Not just looking back, but looking forward, just, okay, what the hell am I going to do next year? I don't know. Well, luck is not New Year for us, because Chinese... Oh, fuck, that's right. I don't live in China. It was just like that. Nope, my year hasn't ended yet. I still have a few months left according to this calendar, which I now follow. Which is also a bit fun, because when you went over from... When you shifted the calendars many, many centuries ago, from Julian to Gregorian, you lost a few days. That's very fun, because you have historical persons who died on one specific date or this date, depending on if you changed the calendar or not. And I love that fact. When did he die? He died either 21st of February or 13th of March. We have no idea, because it's different calendar systems. And, well, calendars are pretty weird, because, well, according to one calendar, we should be all dead about, 5 years ago. Nah, that didn't happen at all. Anyone else remember the movie 2012? Yeah, nice comedy right now. At the time, bit more action thrilled. Right now it's just cringe as hell. We have survived a lot of things, haven't we? We survived the millennium shift, which everyone thought was, well, it could have been the end of the world. You got 666. You got 888. Olympics in China, or Beijing. That was 8th of August 2008, 8 in the morning, or 8 in the morning. That was just pretty gosh darn neat to have that. We've been through a lot here in this history, basically, in just my lifetime. I have lived through, 2 millennia. I'm in my second millennium. Let's make it a third. If I would make that a third, I would be 1006 years old by that point. No thanks. 1006 years old. Hey, Grandma, how old are you? Kills for my family at around the age of 90. I'm just 1006 years old. If you were that old, you would have lived through most of the human history by this point. Which reminds me of a movie, Man from Earth. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's a great movie, actually. You can find it among other YouTube here. I just love that movie. Anyway, back to Christmas, because I'm going off topic again and again and again, and that is basically my thing at this point. Christmas, celebrate with friends and family. Just make sure that everyone is involved. If you know that someone is alone on Christmas, invite them in. We have done that multiple times now. Like, if you know that someone you living with, and they're not going home for Christmas for a number of reasons. Let's say that planes are not leaving because of drone wars. That's okay. Then just invite them into your home, basically, because everyone should have someone to go to. And this is where I usually applaud a friend of mine who does this every single year. He doesn't he celebrates a bit with family, but then again he has his own thing where he just invites everyone who doesn't have a place, which I find is a very an idea. I want to try that once when I live on my own, truly, because right now all I have is my own room and just part of the kitchen. That's a bit too small to do something like this. When I have an apartment, please give me an apartment for Christmas. Yeah, I just said I don't like very big gifts. Just give me an entire apartment. Thank you. Yeah. Hypocrites? Possibly. Then again, I don't expect it, but if someone delivered a key to a brand new apartment to me, I wouldn't say no. I'm not an idiot. I just wouldn't ask for it, or I wouldn't be discouraged if I didn't get one. I'm not that big of an idiot. Let's say, if India goes from here to here, I'm about here, middle. I'm just your normal idiot most of the time. I do stupid shit, but I try to be grateful for it. Hey, thank you, dickhead. Yeah, I met a dude yesterday. His name was Richard Ed. His parents didn't give him a chance because, as you know, Richard and is normally just, hey Dick, you dickhead, and you're British. Yeah, how was kindergarten for you? Anyway, I'm just going to finish this vlog off here. And hopefully around tomorrow I will be able to have a normal proper Let's Play for you guys. Because I want to go back to Subnautica so bad. That are warships. Warships is amazing. It's amazing in the first few levels, and then it gets a lot of grinding or grindy, but then again, that's part of the fun, isn't it? And I was not supposed to have a stream today, but that didn't work since my internet was screwed. I don't like it when my internet screws me. I don't even like when I have to screw a screw. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. My name is Vazco the Gamer, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a good holidays, no matter, well, historical or religious beliefs or faiths. Just hope you have a good time. That's the most important thing. Anyway, bye bye!